about the importance of getting on the same page early. As you know, they brought in a lot of transfers this offseason, including their quarterback. It's still early in the year, and he wants to see, can they get the chemistry going? I'll keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. So Penn State's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the run, it's Shepard. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He'll be dropped.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Throwing Joseph. Left side is Odom. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Fresh center downs going to the air. With the catch, it's Alexander. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these two top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrated. This is why the preseason polls stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves for some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder. And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make big.
Snags it, and there's running room. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rebels. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking for room. It's Martin. Just smothered on the play. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
The give to the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
From the gun on 3rd down, Simmons. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Joseph makes the catch. It's Shepard.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Shepard. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick cross to the right.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel-type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Finds a crease. It's Martin. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Throws to the wideout. And he gets rid of it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Quarterback changing the play. 2-14 close. Throwing Simmons. Rolls right. Slings it downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking for a gap. It's Shepard. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Gets inside. It's Martin. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'll ride him again. Maybe some room here. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
2nd and long here. Changing the routes with his receivers. Simmons. Got his man. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
Yeah, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He gets a block. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Making the adjustment on the play. Here's Simmons to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Firing to the right, complete. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Finds his tight end. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Long way to go on 2nd down. Throwing Simmons. Out wide left, it's Butler. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Nittany Lions come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. He's finally chased out of bounds, but a huge explosive play on the ground.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Back to pass, it's Simmons. Right side, it's Davis. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Simmons on the play fake. Left side is Saunders. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big quarterback pass play. From the red zone, it's Butler. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble backfires.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Straight ahead, it's Shepard. At the 20, he's got space. There he goes to the right. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss! What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one, and 5 on the season. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Simmons. Out wide right, it's Butler. Still on his feet at the 45. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. What a disappointment. No good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away at. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at Central Michigan taking on the Wyoming Cowboys. And it's the home team looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener.
The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
As we check in on these top 25 matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football is.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Handoff again. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Butler. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set is able to rip off that one for a first down.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Here's Simmons to throw. Finds his man down the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Martin. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Moving the pocket, it's Simmons. Fires to the wideout. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, and you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons on 3rd. Turns it upfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Making the adjustment. Throwing Simmons. Looking to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Again, it's Simmons. Rush is on. Touchdown, Penn State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The AT unit on the field. Splits the uprights. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass, space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Throwing Joseph. Catch in the middle. It's Becker. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Out wide left, it's Odom. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Stepping to the right. They get to him as he throws. Couldn't set his feet.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Right side, it's Odom. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. DB's right up on the receivers. Again, it's Joseph. Left side, it's Miller. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Joseph. Rush right in his face. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the first down. He's had a day where he's really shown you he can do all things on the football field.
And the Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Rebels.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Simmons fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the move, it's Martin. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Hands it off. Turning it on. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Here's Simmons to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch on the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And they tacked on the extra point. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
Number 94, set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Throwing Joseph. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the ball's barely touched the ground every time this guy's been dropping back so far in this game. That's one of the rare misses we've seen from him so far.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Cuts it upfield. It's Shepard. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be 4th down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Trying to take it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Throwing Simmons. Fires to the right. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. To the air. It's Simmons. Oh, pressure's coming. Caught. There he goes. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Simmons throws for the tight end. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
This time he's got him.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The run inside. It's Butler. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running the red zone. It's Martin. They were all over it.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And the Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry up. From the gun on third down, Simmons. Out wide right, it's Martin. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Here's Simmons to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Simmons on play action. Extending the play. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Shepard. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes a deep grab. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Quick give. It's Shepard. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
They'll move the tight end. Joseph. They're all over him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
From the gun on third down, Joseph. He wants to take the top off. He's got it along the sideline. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Tough run here. It's Shepard. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Touchdown, Rebels. And the pummeling has started.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go play action with Simmons. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can...
Makes a grab on the shot, speeding down the left side, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State! They'll line up to go for 2. Simmons, under pressure, buried before he could blink.
Great job by the defense. They got penetration in the backfield. They were trying to throw for it to get the 2-point conversion, but instead the defense comes up with a massive sack.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. this, it'll be a wrap. Not only the scoreboard, but the clock on the side of the offense as they take me, though the D can stop it a couple more times. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football for